We will make deals that are so good with foreign countries. Remember this. We're being drained. We're being fleeced. We're being fleeced. The Iran deal, 24 days to go in. Think of that. You know, it's funny. I love the idea of a nuclear deal, but we got to do it from strength. We should have put the sanctions on double and triple and made the real deal. Not have a guy like Kerry. Not had a guy like Kerry. I mean, I watched him on television the other day. I said, is he bright? Is he bright? He's trying to justify 24 days. So first, before you get to the 24 days, it's a long process, okay? You say, we're going to do it. They're going to fight you. They this. Probably take who knows how long it takes. Then when it starts, by that time, they can move whatever they want. They're going, oh, there are no missiles here. You know, 6 months later, oh, no, this is lovely. Oh. They're so honorable. You know, the Iranians, these are great people. And they're smart. They're great negotiators. You know, the Persians are great negotiators. But there are two things. We could talk about the accelerators. We could talk about the fuel. We could talk about a lot of people. You know, I had an uncle who was great up at MIT, Dr. John Trump, really smart guy. He said, what you can do with this stuff. So they have all this period of time, But there are two things that you cannot ever justify. One is 24 days, and remember this, it's much longer, because before that time limit starts a whole process. So one is 24 days, can't be sold. Nobody can sell it. Why isn't it like immediate? You know, they say anywhere, any place, etc., anytime. But why isn't it immediate, right? Why isn't it immediate? So you can't sell that. I'll tell you what the other thing you can't sell, hostages. We got 4 people over there. And I guess you could say the third thing is $150 billion that we give them. So they are going to be, I mean, if they were a stock, I would buy so much of Iran right now. I would. Do you saw how good I did with picking stocks? You see that? All those stocks went up, I think, 48 out of 50. I was very good, even though it's not even my business. I don't do stocks for the most part. But I just looked, and I said, you know what? It's like, let's do some of this. And I was proud to do it. In fact, I sold them because I wanted people to see. And they saw. I had a great record. What was it, like 47 out of 52 or 51? Went up. Well, if I were a stock picker, if I were a country picker, you got to pick Iran. Because what we have done is we have made them a tremendous power, an extraordinarily rich country. Think of it. We're giving them $150 billion and much more. They're going to end up with nuclear. You're going to start a nuclear revolution. People are going to... You wait till you see what happens now with other countries. Israel is devastated, as they should be. Israel has been hurt. I mean, I don't get it. I have friends of mine that are Jewish that contribute to Obama. And I say, and smart people, I say, what are you doing? What are you doing? It doesn't make sense. I don't understand it. But Israel is going to be, I mean, this is a real problem for Israel, and it's a real problem for us. And then you see today, I don't know, did you see the picture of Obama with a gun to his head? It was a caricature of Obama, where the supreme leader, I see on NBC the other day, they said, the supreme leader, he's not my supreme leader, don't call him the supreme leader. It's a great term. That's like a term that Trump would use, supreme leader, that's great. He's not my supreme leader, so don't use that term. Say the leader of Iran. Don't say the supreme, they say the supreme leader. And he said today or yesterday, big thing in the papers. It says, don't mess with us. Don't mess with us. And you know, the chief negotiator, who I watched on television, and as soon as I saw him, I said, this guy Kerry cannot deal with him. Cannot deal with him. It's a different level. It's like the New England Patriots playing my high school football team. No, that's what it's like. That's what it's like. And you can't deal with him. And you have to, I mean, it's so devastating to see what happened. But the 3 things, the money, okay. And then the other 2 things. 24 days, and why don't we get? So they said about the prisoners, this, I mean it. They said we didn't want to talk about the prisoners because it would complicate the negotiations. Think of this. You know what it is? Fellas, we want our prisoners back before we start. Give them back. They'll give it. If you have the right messenger, there are people in this room who could do it good. There are people here. I would do it great. You walk in, fellas, before we start. This should have been done before we start, not at the end. Should have been done before. This should have been done. I mean, I call it the world's longest negotiation, okay? Just went on forever. And we just kept giving up, giving up, giving up. We'd say, we'd like this. No. Oh, how about this? No. We have nothing. But if you went in right at the beginning and said, here's the story. First of all, you should have increased the sanctions and done it. It would have been very easy, actually. That would have been almost as easy as Ford. Maybe easier. But you say right at the beginning, fellas, no women in the room, sadly. They haven't figured that one out, that the women are smarter than the men, but that's okay. They'll figure it out. In about 150 years, they'll figure it out. You say, fellas, you don't want them, you don't need them. We need them up here. It'll be good for the deal. Let the prisoners out right now, please. Let them out. Come on. They'll do it. We don't even ask. And then I see Kerry and Obama on television the other day saying it was too complicated. Too complicated. And yet, according to certain papers, a couple of years ago, we gave them a nuclear scientist. Does anyone even know that? We gave them a nuclear scientist, right? It's hard to believe how incompetent our country is run.
Hey! Habari zenu? Wa Kenya, Impio. It is great to be back in Kenya. Thank you so much for this extraordinary welcome.